Once upon a time, in the heart of Yoruba land, there was a land touched by mystery, beauty, and the divine. A land where gods walked among men, where rivers spoke, and where history and myth danced together like flame and shadow. This land would one day be called Osun State, but its story begins long, long ago. They say the beginning of the Yoruba people can be traced to Ile Ife, a city that today lies within Osun State. According to legend, when the heavens and the earth were still separated, a great father descended. His name was Oduduwa. Carrying with him a sacred mission, he planted the seed of nations upon the soil of Ife. From this city, the Yoruba kingdoms would spread far and wide, carrying with them culture, language, and spirit. And so, Ile Ife became known as the cradle of the Yoruba world, the place where the sky first kissed the earth. But the land held more than history. It held secrets, guarded by the spirits of nature. One day, long after the founding of Ife, two weary hunters, Larouye and Timihin, wandered deep into a forest. They were thirsty, tired, and desperate. Their throats were dry, their strength failing. Just as despair began to set in, they heard it, the gentle sound of water flowing. Pushing through the thick trees, they came upon a river, its surface shimmering like gold beneath the sun. And from the water rose a figure, a woman of light, draped in flowing garments of gold, her beauty beyond mortal words. She was Osun, the goddess of love, fertility, and protection. The goddess spoke with a voice like water over stone. If you honor me, I will bless your people. I will give you children. I will feed your land. I will protect you from your enemies. The hunters bowed low, their hearts trembling in awe. They promised to honor her. And from that covenant, the town of Osogbo was born. Generations passed, but the people never forgot their promise. Deep in the forest by the Osun River, they built a sacred grove. Shrines and sculptures rose among the trees. Pathways were carved, and the spirits of nature were honored. To this day, that grove still stands, a place of mystery and power. Recognized by the world as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it remains one of the last sacred groves in Yoruba land. To step into it is to step into a living spirit world where art and nature breathe together. Every year, the people return to renew their covenant. At the Osun Osogbo festival, thousands gather. They sing, they drum, they dance in white flowing garments. They carry offerings and whisper prayers to the goddess. Women seeking children kneel at the riverbank. Traders pray for wealth. Families ask for protection. And Osun, mother of the river, still listens. But the story of Osun is not only of gods and rivers. For centuries, the land was part of the great Oyo Empire, whose power stretched across West Africa. Later, it came under the grip of colonial rule. Yet through it all, the spirit of Osun never faded. Finally, on August 27, 1991, a new chapter began. The land was given a name of its own, Osun State, forever tied to the goddess of the river. Today, Osun is more than history. It is the heartbeat of Yoruba art and culture, home to sculpture, beadwork, batik, drumming, and masquerades. It is a land where Egungun dancers whirl through the streets, where Ifa, diviners, cast cowries to read the secrets of destiny, and where ancient kings still sit upon sacred thrones. Osun is not just a place on the map, it is a living story, the cradle of Yoruba civilization, the land of the sacred river, a place where rivers are not just water, but mothers, protectors, and guides. And so, the story of Osun continues, from the days of Oduduwa to the covenant of Osun, from ancient empires to modern cities. It remains a place where heaven and earth meet, where myth and history flow together, like the waters of the sacred river. So when you hear the flowing of a river, remember, Osun is more than water. She is memory. She is mother. She is the eternal spirit of a land where heaven once touched the earth. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the history and legend of Osun State. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more African folk tales and histories.